CSR Times hosted the 9th CSR Summit and Awards 2022, an event that was aimed to discuss, showcase and recognize the responsible businesses and firms who've adopted strategies and measures that not only steer their growth but at the same time do good for the masses. A joint initiative by CSR Times and the Indian Achievers Forum, the awards provided a platform for like-minded people who believe in the power of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, look beyond their interests and profits and work towards serving one and all while preserving Mother Earth. The day-long summit kicked off with a lamp lighting ceremony by dignitaries present on the occasion.
Namaskar, ladies and gentlemen. Wishing you all a very pleasant morning. It's a pleasure and delight to be greeting you all on behalf of CSR Times, welcoming all of you to the 9th edition of the CSR Summit and to the award presentation ceremony of the CSR Awards for the year 2022.
Following this, S. Ravi Shankar, Executive Jury Member, CSR Times Awards, and Harish Chandra, Managing Editor, CSR Times, greeted the dignitaries present on the occasion.
Now I would like to request and invite Mr. S. Ravi Shankar, Executive Committee Member of the CSR Times Awards, for his welcome remarks and also to kindly present an overview towards the summit.
So CSR Times over the last 9 years has been organizing this summit, and we see their commitment here as well as their consistency in organizing this event. That's why it has become really successful and it has grown over the years. And over a period, again we had the distinguished members on the dais as well as others who have been again committed to this CSR development as well as consistently supporting us. So this commitment and consistency from both sides have really taken this CSR effort of CSR Times to greater heights. So this particular summit, we had really large number of inquiries. It has grown in stature over the last few years, and almost 500 inquiries were there for this award, and ultimately 79 went to the jury round, and the jury was also headed by distinguished people, headed by Chairman Tyagiji, and ultimately 62 organizations have been selected for this CSR award. So that's the kind of, it has gone through a proper 3-stage jury process, and 62 awards will be given out during this year. So thank you everyone, and I wish a great success for this summit. Thank you.
और अब मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ श्री अरुण साहू जी को, ऑनरेबल मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट लोकसभा बिलासपुर छत्तीसगढ़ से और बीजेपी प्रेसिडेंट छत्तीसगढ़ के भी हैं। आपके विचारों को आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
It is privilege for me to part of this occasion, 9th CSR Summit and Award Function 2022. वास्तव में हमारे भारतीय परंपरा और हमारे पुराणों में भी इस बात का उल्लेख रहा है कि हर एक व्यक्ति को अपनी कमाई का एक निश्चित हिस्सा सामाजिक कामों में लगाना चाहिए। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कारपोरेट सोशल रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फंड भी हमारे उसी प्राचीन और परंपरा का हिस्सा है। सरकार की योजनाओं में ऐसे बहुत सारे क्षेत्र छूट जाते हैं जो सीएसआर के माध्यम से पूरा होता है, चाहे गरीबी उन्मूलन का मामला हो, चाहे अशिक्षा को दूर करने का मामला हो, या पर्यावरण संरक्षण का मामला हो। ऐसे अनेक क्षेत्र हैं जो सरकार की योजनाओं से जिसका सप्लीमेंट होता है, और हम अपने उस प्राचीन परंपरा का भी निर्वहन इसके माध्यम से कर पाते हैं, जिसमें हमारा दायित्व तो समाज के लिए होता है।
तो मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ ए मार्शल रिटायर्ड वी राणा जी को, जो कि हमारे जूरी मेंबर भी हैं।
It's my pleasure to be associated with you all. When Mr. Haris wanted me to give my contribution in terms of jury to this, I couldn't be more happy, because this is something which is very close to my heart. And as was told, I felt not that we've been associated with the social responsibility all along, be it in any field. And particularly those who feel that armed forces are only there to fight war, it's not so. The kind of social work that we do from the armed forces is phenomenal. I don't know how many of you would know that there is so much is being done by Army in J&K, in northeastern states and all over the places. And I'm sure all of you are doing a great work. But my request would be that those of you who are giving the funds and those of you who are implementing these projects, please make sure that you impact those lives and you make that impact assessment all along on a continuous basis to see that how many lives you have changed, how many smiles you have generated, and how many smiles that you have made brighter and brighter with every passing year. So my request would be that you are putting the fund, you are putting the effort, but please make sure that you do a correct impact assessment and make sure that your money is spent on a really worthy cause. Thank you so much.
देवी सज्जनों, अब मैं हमारी माननीय मंत्री महोदया जी को आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी हमारा सभी का मार्गदर्शन करने के लिए, सभी का हौसला अफजाई करने के लिए। तो मैं करबद्ध होकर आपसे निवेदन करती हूं कि इस सम्मानित सभागार को आप संबोधित करें।
भारत को निर्माण करने के लिए आप जितने लोगों ने अपने प्रयास से भारत को निर्माण करने के लिए कोशिश करते हैं, सहयोग देते हैं, ऐसे समूहों को मेरी प्रणाम, धन्यवाद। और आप लोगों ने मुझे ऐसा 9th CSR जो समिट है उसको आपने बुलाया, आप सबको मैं आभार प्रकट करती हूँ। यहाँ का 40 लाख का आबादी है, 10,500 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर का एक स्टेट है। आपको मानने का हैरान हो जाएंगे, गांव का लोगों को पता है। इस बार माननीय मोदी जी के आह्वान से कोविड के टाइम में हमारा कंपनी ने सरकार जितना काम किया, उन लोगों ने समान काम किया, कोई कम नहीं किया। CSR फंड ने हम सबको जिंदगी को रक्षा करने के लिए किया, दवाई हो, किया हमारे वेंटिलेटर हो, कितने इक्विपमेंट का जरूरत था, आप सबने बढ़ चढ़ कर हिस्सा लिया। आपको जितना देना था उससे ज्यादा आप लोगों ने काम किया। इसलिए माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो बात करना है, जो जन भागीदारी, सहभागिता, प्रकृत जो एब्सोल्यूट जो जन भागीदारी है, कोविड के टाइम में पूरा नेशन हमको दिखाया है। इसके लिए हम अपने तरफ से मैं आपको तहे दिल से आभार प्रकट करती हूँ, धन्यवाद करती हूँ, आप सबको नमन करती हूँ और भगवान से प्रार्थना करती हूँ आप लोग और भी ताकत से साथ और भी आगे जाइए। तो आप लोग आगे जाएंगे तो हम सबको, सोसाइटी को भी आप साथ में आगे लेके जाएंगे। सबको बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Renowned companies and organizations that have made headlines in the sphere of CSR were recognized at the event. Some of the award winners are GAIL, Oil India, HDFC, EPAM, Esther DM, Mahindra, Tata Power, Petronet, Alchem, L&T, Hindustan Unilever, Uno Minda, DLF, ONGC, Ajmal Foundation, Smile Foundation, JK Trust, Bhai Vadia Hospital, Dabur, ICICI Lombard, Spark Minda, Indian Oil, Volvo, JSW Cement and Paytm Foundation were honored for adopting sustainable policies in various categories.
May I now request Mr. Premachandran to please address this August gathering.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the award winners of CSR Times of this year for their excellent performance during the last year. We are all discussing about the corporate social responsibility, and we all know that this is an act of Parliament, Corporate Social Responsibility Act, because the Companies Act is amended and a particular chapter has been incorporated by which the responsibility of the corporate to the people of this country is well established. And during the last decade, if you examine the implementation of corporate social responsibility or CSR funds, I think that being a member of Parliament since 1996 and being a minister from the state of Kerala, to my experience, may I speak very clearly that in most of the times, the use of CSR fund is not having appropriate norms and guidelines. It is according to the whim and fancy and the pressurized groups are taking most of the funds, CSR funds. So my suggestion or submission to this summit is definitely the utilization of the CSR fund. This is part and parcel of the society, and it is for the use of the public at large. So definitely some proper norms and guidelines have to be prescribed so as to have a proper utilization of the CSR funds. On the CSR fund which have already spent during this period, such as social audit is also highly essential so as to make it more fruitful in the future. With these suggestions, I congratulate all the award winners for having their excellent performance in discharging their duty or in discharging their responsibility in the utilization of the corporate social responsibility funds. With these words, I conclude. Thank you very much.
It's not always about buy, sell or profit loss.
So after a gap down start, there is no buying.
It's about making you market ready with insights from the foremost market anchors.
Stocks open sharply. The Nifty Bank Index has in fact come into the market.
And the views from top-notch technical analysts. Join them talking business, markets and earnings every trading day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. only on ET Now.
Why did life test me? Why did it try to crush me, shake me, break me? Why me? Because it knew if I could take this test, I could take anything and say, that was easy.
Yeah, Ajay, look at your dad. Will we be the same at his age?
Absolutely yes, if we plan our future like him.
How?
My father had invested in LIC's Jeevan Akshay, which gives immediate and guaranteed annuity at regular intervals, that too for life.
Wow. But do we have to wait until his age?
Absolutely not. We recently invested in LIC's new Jeevan Shanti, which gives deferred annuity, which means regular income after some years.
I see.
LIC's annuity plans give 10 annuity options and flexibility in receiving regular income. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
क्या हुआ चैंपियन?
दिन रात प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ती है. यहाँ तो रात को स्टेडियम ही बंद हो जाता है.
एक काम करो ना, चेन छोड़ छोड़ के लगाना.
पापा?
अब करो दिन रात प्रैक्टिस. चैंपियन.
एक्स्ट्रा सेफ पॉलीकैप ग्रीन वायर आपके सपनों को रखे सेफ.
I'll be there. There's no particular time to rise. Not tomorrow. Not the day after. There's no particular time to move forward. Hello? Through the ups and downs. amidst the chaos. The stories that can move an entire economy, drive us to break obstacles. The business stories that need to be heard, the stories that need the right voice.
3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome. You're watching ET Now, and there is breaking news right there on your screen.
And it's an ET Now news break. Confirm we told you first. This is Cheryl D'Souza with cameraman Akshay for ET Now.
This is why we rise. ET Now, rise with India.
Indian markets are going to be getting a boost of sorts.
Hi, good morning. You're watching the market right here on ET Now.
Indian markets are at an all-time high. You would really pinch yourself to say, isn't this all factors aligned wonderfully well for us?
Nifty is now up a staggering 2,000 points. That impacts the market like no other. Stocks on the editor's radar. The strategy is going to be for the day.
You just start coming up on your screen. There's a lot of green on the screen today. Rakesh Jhunwala is a very quick decision maker. Some of our common friends tell me that you take a decision to invest millions in 10 minutes. You don't take hours, you take minutes. How does it work?
You got to catch the vital points. And second thing, remember I don't want analysis paralysis. You're investing in a future which is uncertain. You cannot predict it beyond a point.
The dignitaries who came from diverse backgrounds addressed the audience on the relevance of CSR activities in today's world. They shared how such efforts proved a boon for millions during the COVID-19 pandemic. The next in line was a panel discussion on role of CSR in nation building. Sharad Malhotra, President Automotive Refinishes and Wood Coatings Nippon Paint India Private Limited, S. Ravi Shankar, Executive Jury Member CSR Awards, Mohammad Asim Khan from Cadence Design Systems India Private Limited, Shaina Ganpati, Community Outreach Head Embassy Group, MRH Azad, General Manager Ajmal Foundation, and Ashok Rodki, Energy Technology Director Baker Hughes, shared their thoughts on the subject. The panel was moderated by Praveen Karan, Group Head CSR, Spark Minda Group. A group of diplomats and political stalwarts also made it to the mega event and highlighted the recent developments taking place in the world of CSR.
देवी सज्जनों, अब मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी और करबद्ध होकर निवेदन करती हूं हमारे इस सत्र के मुख्य अतिथि श्री सुनील देवधर जी से कि वे इस सम्मानित सभागार को संबोधित करें।
सीएसआर की कंसेप्ट किसकी है? आप बताएंगे वो यूएस में कोई तो था उसकी कंसेप्ट है, यूके में कोई तो था उसने सीएसआर की कंसेप्ट लाई। नो, इट इज नॉट ट्रू। महात्मा ज्योतिबा फुले इन 1745 सन 1750 में ही वॉज ए वेल्दी पर्सन, ही वॉज नॉट ए पुअर पर्सन। ज्योतिबा फुले गरीब आदमी नहीं थे, उनकी अपनी एक कंपनी उन्होंने बनाई थी और वो महाराष्ट्र में बहुत सारे कंस्ट्रक्शन के काम करते थे। आप महाराष्ट्र में पुणे से सातारा जाते समय कातरज नाम का एक टनल है, ये कातरज का टनल पहले बनाया है महात्मा ज्योतिबा फुले के कंपनी ने। एंड द कंसेप्ट ऑफ हिज कंपनी वॉज 5% ऑफ द प्रॉफिट 5% of the profit for 5% profit for himself, 95% for CSR. That is the first concept of CSR which Mahatma Jyotiba Phule gave to this country. बाद में किसने उसको रिकॉग्नाइज किया पता नहीं, लेकिन मैंने आपको बताया है, कभी ज्योतिबा फुले पढ़िए और ऐसे गुमनाम काम जो हमारे देश में हुए हैं उसको जानना भी चाहिए। मैं आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं।
During this summit, other than the companies who have CSR mandates, few MSMEs, professionals and individuals were also felicitated with the prestigious Indian Achievers Awards by Indian Achievers Forum for their social services that contributed towards nation building. Few winners were NSR Ventures, Ajay Gupta from Grasim Industries Limited, Stanadyne India Private Limited, Dr. Vinup Vijayan, Dr. C.V. Ranjit. After a day of engagements, discussions and recognitions, the 9th CSR Summit and Awards 2022 concluded with a vote of thanks by Harish Chandra.
Thank you for joining to this 9th CSR Summit and Awards. And as we have seen since morning, many speakers, CSR professionals, they have enlightened us on the subject. And I really want to thank all the award winners, all the participants for making their presence to this event. And I just wanted to thank our associates, the Ministry of Information Technology and Communications as a supporting partner, and UNGCNI as an outreach partner, ET Now as an broadcast partner, Indian Oil, ONGC, Aditya Birla, SBI, Bharat Petroleum, NSR Ventures, Broadcast Engineering Consultants India Limited, Ajmal Foundation, Engineers India Limited, RCF, and last but not least, our entire CSR team for conducting such a wonderful program. So thank you very much. Thank you all.
CSR, as I said, are completely in accordance with the most important topics who attire interest of ordinary people, institutions and state. Why not international community in this moment?
Today we've received an award and recognition for a environment project that we have initiated in Bangalore. It's a 10-village project. It's a very holistic sort of approach, and we've created this program so other corporates can use this as a template and replicate it anywhere in India.
At Muthoot Group, our aim is to give back to the society. So we have grown from a small one branch in Kozincheri in 1939 to 5,600 branches pan-India. So we want to give back to the society.
It's a different kind of pleasure to an organization. On personal front, definitely, but at an organizational level, it is a different kind of satisfaction to the organization. That we have been doing something to the society. To the society, we are getting something and we are giving back something to them. And these are great flagship projects of oil drilling.
Our group has been very strong in CSR activities, and our group, the main three philosophies are that to contribute towards the nation building by contributing towards women empowerment, health education and the child education.
Thanks to CSR Times and Indian Achievers Forum for organizing this and bringing the people together. And we at NSR very humble and glad to receive an award for our contribution toward the self-sustained community development. And it means a lot to us, and we are looking forward to play a much bigger role in future.
The message which is very clear, if you want to know India, you have to see the rural India, that is the real India, where people are there who are hardly meeting their two ends, hand to mouth they are surviving. And we all are doing many activities, all these CSR activities and all we are doing. But what is the need of the hour is to go back to those areas where the people are suffering from hunger. Because now, after the success of Ajmal Super 40, even the small kids in the villages, they know it by name. They want to study in this particular institution and they want to be a doctor or an engineer or some other professions they are interested in.